So if you're not trying to build a company that grows very, very fast, then you're just building a normal company. It's a small business. A startup idea is basically a hypothesis, and this is the way you should think about it. It's a hypothesis about why a company could grow quickly. And your job is to figure out how to construct your hypothesis, basically the pitch, to the investor so they understand how it can grow quickly. So the first is the problem. So startup idea is composed of 3 parts. The first part is a problem, and it's basically the initial conditions. You have to explain to me, like, what is the setting for this company that allows it to be able to grow quickly? The second is the solution. So this is basically, what is the experiment that you're basically running within those conditions for it to grow really quickly? And the third is, what's your insight? So what's your explanation why the thing that you're going to try, your experiment, is going to end up being successful? Those are the 3 components that I'm always trying to figure out when I'm listening to someone's pitch. Here's a tip for talking about the problem, or to know whether your problem, your initial conditions, are correct. The first is, good problems, they're popular. So a lot of people have the problem. You want to avoid problems that there's a small number of people that have it. We like problems that are growing. So therefore the market basically, like, is it growing at a rate that like more and more people are going to be having the problem, and it's growing faster than other people's or other types of problems. We like problems that are urgent, ones that need to be solved very, very quickly. We like problems that are really expensive to solve, because if you're able to sort of solve it, then you can charge a lot of money, potentially. We like problems that are mandatory, right? So therefore it's like, people have this problem and they have to solve it. And then we like problems that are frequent, ones that people are going to encounter over and over and over again, and often in a frequent time interval. Solution. So there's pretty much only one piece of advice I really have for this solution. That's the best advice that you can ever follow, and that is, don't start here. So look at what you're building right now, or look at the reason why you're trying to do this startup, and is it because you only care about the technology and building something in that, or have you started with a problem? You go like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to solve people, users, customers' issues. The last one's a little tricky. It's, what is the insight? What's the reason why this solution is going to work? And this is where a lot of companies sort of get tricked up, because it's really about, like, what is your company's unfair advantage, right? Why are you going to win versus everyone else? Why are you going to be the fastest one to sort of grow? Because that insight is what's needed for the investor to choose you over anyone else. So I turn it back to you. Go through and try to answer those questions about problem, solution, your unfair advantage. Figure out, where are my holes? Do I have one? And then the question becomes, what do I need to prove? What do I need to work on to make that happen?
Why 9 out of 10 startups keep failing after wasting time, efforts, and money? It is always the same story. Entrepreneurs fall in love with their ideas, get feedback from their friends, make the same mistakes as other founders did before them, and end up failing. We came to understand that the most precious feedbacks come from wise entrepreneurs, people that have done the startup journey before you, whether they failed or succeeded. Whizpreneur is an online platform where people with ideas get honest feedback from wise entrepreneurs before investing too much time, effort, and money. Every day, many people pitch their ideas only in 140 characters on Whizpreneur.com and get valuable, honest feedback that helps them save time, money, and effort. The best pitch of the month, voted by the community, gets a prize worth $10,000 for his startup. Have you succeeded or failed with a startup before? You can also make money with your wisdom on Whizpreneur.com. Contact us at info@Whizpreneur.com. Together, we can all improve the success rate of startups if we share our wisdom with new entrepreneurs on Whizpreneur.com. Join the community today at Whizpreneur.com. Whizpreneur.com. Honest feedback from wise entrepreneurs.